Well, Smiley Martin has a history, a criminal history that dates back nearly a decade, and there was no mincing of words in a letter to the Board of Parole hearings written by a deputy district attorney in the Sacramento County DA's office when they described Smiley as someone with little regard for human life.
All of these arrests are preliminary arrests made in the preliminary stages of the investigation, and like any other arrest, these cases are forwarded to the district attorney's office, whereas the investigation proceeds, the district attorney's office will determine what, if any, additional charges may apply.
Who is Smiley Martin? The 27-year-old facing charges in relation to Sacramento's worst mass shooting in history, including possession of a machine gun. To start, he was let out of a 10-year prison sentence early. Why? According to the California Department of Corrections, he came to them in January 2018 from Sacramento County with a 10-year sentence for corporal injury and assault likely to cause great bodily injury. Before he got there, he had already received 508 days of pre-sentencing credits and received a variety of additional post-sentencing credits. He was released in February of this year despite a letter to the Board of Parole hearings. The Sac County DA's office calling his criminal conduct, quote, violent and lengthy, and asking he not be released. Martin's criminal history outlined in that two-page letter. In January of 2013, 6 months before Martin turned 18, he attempted to discard an assault rifle concealed in the waistband of his clothing. He was in possession of 2 fully loaded 25-round magazines for the weapon and admitted to transporting weapon and magazines to potential buyers. In November of 2013, 10 months after he was placed on felony probation, Martin pled to robbery charges and was sentenced to 2 years in state prison. In November of 2016, he was charged with and pled to giving false information to a peace officer. Less than 6 months later, he assaulted his girlfriend, causing visible injuries. Investigations revealed he assisted and encouraged her to be a prostitute. Martin pled to 2 felony charges that led to that 10-year sentence in state prison he'd later be released early from. The result of these crimes had the Sac DA's office write, quote, if he is released early, he will continue to break the law.
Our community deserves better than this.
40 minutes later, police update the number of injured victims from 10 to 12. They also confirm officers recovered at least 1 firearm at the scene. Fast forward to 3 p.m. when Chief Lester announces there were multiple shooters. No suspect information was released.
We have video from our police camera at 10th and K Street that captured portions of the shooting.
At 8:19, the first victim was identified. At 8:30, bodies were removed from the scene. Shortly after 10 p.m., officers started to remove some of the evidence markers. It wasn't until 6 a.m. Monday when police reopened streets near 10th and K. At 9, all 6 victims were identified by the coroner's office. And just before noon, police announced their first arrest in one of the deadliest mass shootings in Sacramento history.